You believe in yourself and rock. In this video, we are going to learn about if statement. We will see what is if statement and its uses. We are going to do syntax, and the main thing is that we are going to see the use of indentation. The main use of indentation we can see we are going to start learn from here. If statements from if statement. Okay. So let me just write there and just explain one by one. I am going to explain. So you don't have to worry about anything. If any doubt, just ask your doubts. I'm just going to clear. I'm here to resolve your problem issue and make you understand everything. We are going to talk about if statement. Okay. In this we are going to first of all let me explain you indentation. Earlier I told you about it, but once again we need it, so I'm just going to tell you. Indentation is the white space. White space at the start of the line. Beginning, we can say start or beginning, start of the line. Okay, I'm just going to write start. You can write beginning. That will make your syntax better. Indentation is the white space. Basically, suppose that I'm writing print. The if it's the starting, then this space. This is known as indentation. This space is known as indentation. Indentation is the white space at the start of the line, or we can say beginning of the line. Okay, just remember. And if statement syntax, let me explain the syntax, then I'm going to explain you the uses. Okay, syntax. In other programming languages like C, C++, Java, or any other languages, or in many other languages, the if statement for implementing if statement use we write if keyword, then we give condition. Here we are going to give condition. In operator, we saw many conditional statements, condition operator, and then we use curly braces. In parentheses, we put the condition, then we use curly braces. Okay, to so that it's the part of the whatever we are going to write, want to implement, we write here. Okay, and one thing you have to keep in mind: if the condition is satisfying, if condition satisfied, if condition, I'm going to write if condition is satisfied, then our if block satisfied, then our if block will execute. Then our if block will be executed. Okay, you have to keep it in mind. And if condition is satisfied, if condition is not satisfied, then if our if block will be the code, the part is not going to be executed. Okay, it will not going to show you the output. Okay, then condition, then we use parentheses. But in Python, we use if keyword. In the parentheses we put the bracket. Sorry, parentheses we don't put in parentheses bracket. Okay, it's bracket. Parentheses we put in parentheses we put condition. Okay, condition. And to replace this curly braces we put colon. Okay, and to so that okay, I'm just going to write here if okay, this much I told explain you. Then we use indentation to explain that this block is the part of this, whatever the written here below is the part of if statement. Okay, we show indentation with the help of indentation we explain. Okay, I'm just going to show you with the help of example. Okay, let me explain one thing more, that why it is the use of if statement. I'm going to give you two examples. One is, suppose that if a student is there, if he will pass in the class 8, then he will be eligible. Then he will eligible to take admission in the class 9. If he will not pass in the class 8, then he can't take admission in the class 9. Is it? Yeah. That's why to implement these things is in programming languages. Okay, so suppose that there is nothing, a system is there, and suppose a guy is went there, a class 8 student go, and he entered his marks, and then its percentage. Then he, if he passed, then he will be eligible to do. If he wanted to know that either he is eligible for class 9 or not. Okay, suppose that I'm going to give you another example. Okay, that will clear everything. Suppose that for voting system in our country in India, if someone is age is 18 or greater than 18, then he is eligible for voting. Okay, so, and if it is less than 18, then he or she is not eligible for voting. Okay, this is the condition. To implement these conditions in the programming language, we use if statement, if else statement, if elif else statement. We are going to talk about each and everything in upcoming videos, so you don't have to worry. You just have to keep patience and stay tuned with me and learn. So okay, let's come on the let's come here and just I'm going to show you. Suppose that a is equal to I'm going to give a 56 and I'm going to give b is equal to 70 67. Okay, and I'm going to write if I'm just let me increase the font size, zoom it. If a less than b, as I told, you have to put colon, and as I will press enter, it's automatically giving space. Okay. I will so when I will if after if I am going to when I will start from here, what is going to show? Okay, I will just show you. As I told you earlier, if you wanted to give any text or messages, then you have to put it in the double quotes. Okay, you have to put it in that in double quotes. Here we are going to give the message that B is larger. B is larger. Okay, than A. Okay, and then I'm going to run, and I'm going to show you the output. Here our output is B is larger. Firstly, how it will execute, I'm just going to do it. Here, if A, our A is 56 and our B is 67, it checks the condition, it's satisfied, then it's printed this statement. Okay. And one thing I'm just going to show you. Okay. Here, our condition is not satisfied. That's why it's not printed B is larger than A. Okay. Here, A is smaller than B. Okay. Our condition is not satisfied. That's why it's not printed anything. That's why you use elif statement. If elif statement, that's why we are going to use. We will see that in other videos. Okay, and suppose that one more things I have to explain that. Suppose that I am going to start with it. Okay, Control Z. Just let me click. I'm just okay. Yeah, it's showing error. Indent expected. Okay, when I will give an indent, then it will not show the error. Okay, you got it. When you after if block, you have to show indentation. With the help of indentation, we use if block. Okay, we saw that this is the part of it. Suppose that after this we don't want anything in if blocks. So we can write, suppose just let me, it, print, print subscriber, I'm just printing. This will execute. If the condition is satisfied or not satisfied, it will execute. Okay. I'm just going to run it and show you. Okay. Our subscribe is output. Whether the condition is this will execute only if the condition is satisfied. If the condition is not satisfied, that this part will not execute. If block part will not execute, and but it will execute because it is not the part of if block. Okay, we can make it also the part of if block by with the using indentation. Okay, now it's the part of if block. If the condition satisfy, then it will execute. It will show. It will run, and I will show. We will get the output something. Okay, so let's complete this video, and I will. I hope you got all the pointers. And if you have any doubt, just text me and just comment. I'm going to explain you everything. So thank you so much for watching the video. Meet in the next video. Thank you so much, guys.